I've been trying to film this video for the last hour, you guys. Actually, for the last week. And I haven't had the time to. And as you see, I still really don't have the time to. But I'm getting it done. As you can tell by the title, today is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's more so of a sit-down Q&A type of video. It's a specific way he likes to be burped with me. Just like that. Okay, before you guys ask, and before I get into it, Bubba is currently at basketball practice. The world doesn't stop, you know, he's still trying to get to it. So he is at basketball practice for Georgia Tech. What? Alright, you guys, I got him down. My baby. Now let's get back to it. And I know you guys want me to do a Q&A with him too. When we find the time to do that, when we're better, when our schedule's a little bit better, then we'll do that. But like I was saying, I posted on my story 2 times for you guys to ask me questions, and a lot of you guys, it was an overwhelming amount. A lot of you guys asked the same questions. Like, I saw the same questions probably like 30 times. So I'm gonna answer the most asked questions you guys have asked me in regards to my pregnancy, labor and delivery, postpartum, all that good stuff. Okay. So the first question that everybody's been asking is, what was the hardest thing about pregnancy? Honestly, ask my boyfriend, ask my parents, ask anybody. I absolutely loved being pregnant up until about 8 months, you guys. Like, I loved watching my stomach grow. I loved eating. I loved feeling him move inside of me. I loved him keeping me up at night while he was kicking me. I just loved the whole experience. I felt really like, and I still do, but I felt really complete and like warm, and like obviously I had somebody in me. I just felt really secure. I just really loved it. But besides obviously the morning sickness, you guys, I had really bad morning sickness the first 2 or 3 months. I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't keep anything down. Oh, Mama, sorry, am I too loud? I couldn't eat meat. The smell of things was so disgusting. So besides the morning sickness, the last month was super uncomfortable for me. Obviously, I had an 8-pound baby in me. I gained over 60 pounds. If you guys didn't know, I was 130 my first checkup, and I hit about 190 my last checkup. So your girl gained some weight, but it's okay because it look good on me now, and I'm not 190 no more. Before y'all start saying stuff, having an 8-pound baby in you and then gaining over 50-60 pounds really started to affect me the last month. I really couldn't do anything. I was stuck. I was just ready for him to come out, you guys. But besides that, I can't complain. I had a great pregnancy. It wasn't too hard on my body except for the last month. It was great. Another question everybody is asking is how I found out I was pregnant. If you're new here, I'm gonna put the link down below. I posted basically an announcement when I came out and told you guys I was pregnant, and it has everything, all the details on how I found out I was pregnant, so you guys can hit the link down below. Okay, I posted an announcement video down below. Next question everybody asked me is, how was labor, basically my labor and delivery experience. A lot of you guys asked how long I was in labor. Technically 15 hours, and that's the start of my contractions. I started having contractions at about 9:07 on July 2nd, and I waited for the contractions to get close together. The hospital is about 40 minutes away from the house, so we literally left, well, we got there probably like 10:40 something, because we didn't leave the house till almost 10. Anyways, so I was technically in labor from 9 p.m. on July 2nd to 12:49 p.m. July 3rd. But that's not how long I pushed. I only pushed for 40 minutes. Your girl was a champ, so it only took 40 minutes to actually get him out, which is good for first-time moms. It usually takes a lot of first-time moms hours, so I've been told. So your girl did it. How painful was it? Pushing the baby out was not painful because I had the epidural, but before I got the epidural, the contractions, when I tell you, they're indescribable and unbearable. Like, I applaud every woman who gives birth naturally, and by naturally I mean no epidural, no numbing, no anything, because that is the most painful thing I think any human, not even just women, any human experiences. I was dealing with contractions for about 6 hours. I wanted to try to go as long as I can without the epidural, but I got the epidural when I was about 6 centimeters dilated, and if you didn't know, you start pushing at 10 centimeters. But yeah, so I dealt with the pain for about 6 hours, you guys. So I can't explain the pain to you guys. It's not comparable to anything in this world, you guys. I just can't. That experience. I am going to do a more in-depth video on my labor and delivery experience, because it's so many things I want to touch on and talk about that I can't fit into this Q&A, so stay tuned for that. How am I after having the baby? My body, I feel like, has recovered. It's only been 3 weeks. It takes about 6 weeks to fully recover, but as far as my back and the cramping, that has all pretty much stopped. The bleeding has stopped. We're just waiting for, my lady parts to be back intact. But as far as my recovery, it's going well physically. Mentally, it's a little bit challenging. I don't really know what I'd be feeling like, honestly. I'm still very emotional, which is expected because still hella hormones and shit going on, you guys. There's this lady staring at me. Anyways, it's hella hormones and stuff, you guys, going on. So that's that. But otherwise, I am so blessed and thankful and happy that I survived labor and delivery, because there's been so many stories on the news lately about women dying, giving birth and stuff, and so I'm just blessed and thankful. And of course I'm forever thankful that my son was healthy throughout my whole pregnancy, and he's now healthy and alive. It's really a blessing if you think about it, having a healthy mother and a healthy baby after delivery, because that, like I said, I'm gonna have another story about it. Another question I get asked a lot is, how is Bubba doing with the baby? He is amazing with the baby. Honestly, truthfully, we've had like scheduling, like learning the baby's schedule and trying to figure out when each of us is gonna sleep. We've had issues with that, but other than our sleep schedules, he is amazing with the baby. You would think that he has had a baby before. He loves him so much, you guys. Like, it is just such a beautiful thing to watch him be with the baby. We are gonna do a Q&A with him so he can tell you guys his point of view. I don't want to speak for him, but just know he's a great father already, as I expected, because he's a great boyfriend. So you guys asked a lot of questions about labor and delivery, and that's probably gonna be my next video because it's so much I have to say on it. But You guys were also asking me just simple questions about Magic, like does he sleep throughout the night? No, but he's not a crybaby. He only gets up when he's hungry, but he's not a crybaby. He just whines and shows his hunger cues when he's hungry. He'll burp, he'll go back to sleep. He's a very easy baby to watch. He's a very alert baby. He's always staring, looking around, kicking, everything. Like, he's very alert. He's very smart already. He takes after me. Who do I think he looks like the most? When he first came out, he was my twin. Like, he looked dead like me, like with the neck and everything. But now I'm starting to see Bubba a lot. His features, he has Bubba's nose, he has Bubba's eyebrows that are starting to come in, like the shape of them, like the muscle. I'm thinking he's gonna have his eye color because he already has really big eyes like Bubba when he opens them. But I feel like he's a mixture of both now. When he first came out, he was my twin, but now he's starting to look like his dad. Alright, so for the very last question that everybody has been asking is basically a name explanation. Obviously, he got his last name from his dad, Param, but his middle name, Jamar. A lot of you guys may not know, but a lot of you guys do know. I have a little brother who passed away from cancer when he was 2 years old. His name was Jamar, you guys, and I've always said that I want to name my kid after him after he passed away. Since I was little, I've always said that. So that's where his middle name comes from, my baby brother who passed away. And Magic actually came from a really close childhood friend of Bubba's. We were really lost when we found out we were having a boy. We had no boy names picked out. We had every girl name in the book picked out. We have like 3 girl names for when we have a daughter, you guys. We have our daughter's name picked out, but we did not have our son's name picked out. So we originally was thinking on Troy. I really love the name Troy. Yes, from High School Musical. We were gonna name him Troy Jamar. So his nickname is gonna be TJ. So it's gonna be Troy Jamar Parham. But his close friend gave us an idea of Magic, and it just stuck with us. Honestly, you guys, it's literally no big story behind his first name. It literally just stuck with us. But we were going back and forth between Magic, Troy, and Paris, and Magic just stuck for some reason. Like, we loved Magic, and I'm a very indecisive person, but I loved the name Magic. And when he came out, he was just like, I cannot picture him as a Troy. Like, that doesn't fit him. So that is the name explanation, you guys. Sorry if this video is like super choppy. Obviously, I have a baby I have to tend to. I have to cut the camera off, tend to him. I know you guys understand, so I want to say thank you for all the love and positivity that you guys have been showing us. I didn't get to answer a lot of the questions because I just don't have time to. And I'm still going to do a Q&A with Bubba, so he can answer some of the questions with me, so you guys can see his point of view. So sorry if this video is choppy and if the questions are short, or if I seem like I'm short with you guys, for obvious reasons. I'm going to do another video with Bubba, so stay tuned for that. But make sure you follow Magic's Instagram at Magic Jamar. Without any further ado, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, tag us on Instagram, and tag him on Instagram. All that good stuff.